I grew up in a very difficult household. There was a lot of arguments, confusion. My mum and dad grew up in two different religions, and coming together, they had two different ideals. And I was very suffocating with these different ideas and two different outlooks on life. I witnessed a lot of violence at home due to infidelity and even financial difficulties. After some time, I just decided that I need to look for a sense of belonging. As I never found it at home, my mum is having her issues and she doesn't want to listen to what I was going through. My dad's in another part of the world and he's unreachable. So I looked for that sense of belonging outside amongst friends. The issue that I had, especially when it comes to women, my dad used to tell me something: you cannot trust any woman. I was very confused growing up because I looked at my mum and my mum was faithful to him. Mum was dedicated to him, worked 2 jobs in order to provide. But I used to also see the way my mum would respond when he would have an issue. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want a woman that snaps like that. I don't want a woman that gets angry on every little thing. Of course, I was introduced to pornography at quite a young age, and I began to see certain scenes in the pornography. And in my mind, I thought, okay, well, if people are doing these type of things, maybe this is what society promotes. Maybe this is the role of the woman, to be submissive in all aspects. So when I realized the opposite, I was confused. Having also seen experiences that my friends had been in, situations where I've realized that women can be very devious, it was difficult for me to put my trust in them. So having attended the church for a while, one day I was just doing something before making my way home, and a very good friend of mine invited me for one of the sessions. They had the love therapy sessions. He kept pushing week after week. I said, okay. I got that at the time of another testimony, and the person was talking about trust and how they managed to overcome their trust issues, how they managed to see change in their relationship because they learned to trust the person. And I said, okay, maybe this relationship thing can actually work. After one of the sessions, I had seen someone, and a good friend of mine knew some of her friends, and we began to speak. You know, we met up. After meeting, we agreed that we both wanted to date. Whilst we were dating, we would have a few arguments here and there, but we decided to overlook these issues and still progress into marriage. In the beginning, we were very nice, happy, you know, enjoying the honeymoon. But shortly afterwards, some of the underlying issues began to unravel again in terms of how do we respond to problems. I would be the kind of person that I don't really like to express myself. I don't really like to express what I'm going through. I'm a very quiet person and like to remain reserved. She's the very opposite. She likes to express everything. So there was a time when she thought that I was no longer emotionally connected to her because she would express something, and for me, what is the problem? That will be enough to create an argument. You're not being understanding. You don't understand my needs. Why is it that everything that's happened in your past you're trying to bring into the marriage? And when she will say things like this, that will annoy me because in my mind, I believe I've changed. We went and decided to speak to one of the pastors, and they gave us their honest advice on what to do, which was, if you believe that there is hope in this relationship and you're able to look beyond the problems and work through it, this marriage can be a blessing. And that for us was vital, especially at that time, because at that time, if we didn't hear something like that, the relationship would not be where it is today. So I need to let go of the past and believe that something good can happen and move forward. I began to see changes, and we're here today.
Once we started to make the change, he understood that he needed to, understand me, listening to me. And that was one of the most important things, because at first I didn't feel like I was heard. So coming from just arguments all the time to now actually seeing love in the marriage, he showed a lot of care.
Ali is someone who is now mature. And Ali is someone who is, apart from being faithful to my wife, but Ali is someone who's able to convey this love to other people, to show them that apart from what they've been through, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. You can see our example.
Unfortunately, you are living the life of your parents. The same thing that your parents, they lived, right now you are living as well. You even think that you are living a generation curse, because the same problems that you had in your family, that your parents had, the fights, the misunderstanding, right now you are living this situation. You are living this in your marriage, and you don't know what to do. You feel lost. You feel that you were born to suffer. There is nothing to do. But according to the life of Ali, as you just watched his story of faith, Ali today, he's happy. His marriage is a success. And you are going through this problem today in your family, in your marriage, and you don't know what to do. But there is a solution for you. What you have to do is what Ali, he did. Once he was going through the same thing that his parents went through, he sought for help. He sought for an advice. And through the advice that he received, his life changed completely. And I want to speak with you, you that right now you are going through problems and you don't know how to change this situation. You don't know how to turn around. You don't know what to do. There is something that you can do. You can also contact with us right now through the Facebook, through the YouTube. You can send us a message, or you can come this Sunday. This Sunday, we are going to do the blessing for the family. We're going to be blessing all the families. We are inviting everyone to bring the tablecloth. You're going to bring the tablecloth of your house. You're going to bring this Sunday in order for us to bless your family. For example, when you take a seat with your family to eat, over there at the table, we expect to have dialogue. We expect to have communication, love, harmony, union. But unfortunately, the only thing that you see right now is the opposite. When you sit at the table to eat, to join that table with your family, over there is fight, there is misunderstanding. This Sunday at 10 a.m., we're going to be blessing your family. If it's possible, bring the tablecloth of your table in order for us to bless, and you're going to see a great change, the same change that you saw in the family of Ali, you're going to see in your family as well. You can also contact with us right now at 697-016-7938. This number that you can see at your screen, you can contact at us. And this Sunday, 10 a.m., we are going to be over here at Syggrou Avenue number 122, very near from Syggrou Fix metro station. Don't let this opportunity to pass by. We are starting this new year, and I believe in order for you to start a new life, you have to do something new. So make your effort to be with us this Sunday at 10 a.m. May God bless you, and I see you this Sunday at 10 a.m.
No matter how serious the situation you are facing, come and receive your miracle and overcome all your problems. Come and join us at Syggrou Avenue 122 near Syggrou Metro Fix Station in the heart of Athens. For more information, contact our 24-hour helpline 6970167938.